We are the dollars and cents.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to do another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. Well, sort of unboxing. I actually don't have the box for this fragrance, so I'll put a picture on the screen if I can find it. I did get this fragrance yesterday, I think, in a swap, and it's kind of funny. I actually swapped this one for another fragrance from the same house, which is a brand new release as well. Apparently, this was released this year, and the one that I swapped was as well, and I actually did a video on that one not too long ago, so you guys probably still remember that one. But this is going to be External Oud from the house of, I believe, LATTAFA. So here is the presentation that it comes in. It does come with a nice little, I guess, plastic tube here, although I did look this one up on Amazon just to see how much it went for, and people were complaining that this thing kept breaking in transit. So if you guys end up buying this one, be careful, or I guess ask them to ship it nice and safe for you guys. But yeah, it's plastic, but that's a decent little, maybe pour some water in there or something. But cool little touch there. I do believe it comes like in a big black box. But yeah, it does come with a nice, sturdy base here. It does have the name there. I mean, this thing goes in there pretty darn deep. I mean, that's in there pretty good. But I think the main part of this presentation is going to be this bottle. This thing looks really gorgeous, guys. Not really sure what to expect from this fragrance. I did just now look at the notes. I gotta say, I read a description on it a week or so ago, and it does not match the notes that I have here. So we'll see what that's all about. But yeah, look at this. It looks like a bonsai tree. If you guys have ever seen Karate Kid or any of those shows, I guess maybe the new Cobra Kai, they always talk about bonsai trees. Not sure if that's the one, but it kind of looks like one. It kind of resembles one. But this is a gorgeous. This is like I believe this is metal. See if I can take this off without. Okay, yeah. So that is a metal cap with plastic on the inside. Nice gold atomizer. Same looking tree here on the outside. I'm gonna guess, since it's called External Oud, there is oud in the notes, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be, I guess, pretty noticeable oud in this fragrance, just because they got maybe the oud tree. I don't really know what oud looks like, I guess, in its natural state, but so Eternal Oud from the house of LATTAFA Perfumes is a unisex amber fragrance released this year, 2022. The notes for this fragrance: in the top, we have plum and grapefruit. In the mid, we have orchid and heliotrope. And in the base, we run things off with vanilla, tonka bean, labdanum, amber, oud, and benzoin. Now, I will say, some of you guys probably know this about me already, but I do love the note of plum. Plum is one of my favorite notes when it comes to winter fragrances, especially when they mix it with some of these other notes. I'm guessing it's going to be a winter fragrance because it has the plum, but it also has vanilla, tonka bean, the oud. Not sure what to expect from this fragrance. There's like a clearish yellow juice. I just wonder if, you know, how this is going to smell. If the juice needs to be darker, we'll see. But let's give this fragrance a first impression, guys. First spray here. I will wear this fragrance tonight as it is a little bit cooler outside tonight. I'm assuming this is going to be for cooler weather. We'll see. There is grapefruit in this, so we'll check it out. Here we go. Couple sprays. Whoa, very good atomizer in this one. A lot of juice. I had to like pull back. Okay. This is familiar. That opening blast of vanilla and pepper reminded me of something, but I can't quite put my finger on it right now. Warm and spicy and woody and fruity. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. It's subdued sweetness. A lot of tonka bean in this. I think that's one of the biggest notes I'm getting in this. I'm not really getting a Middle Eastern oud or a barnyard oud. I'm not really getting any typical oud at all, actually, right now. I'm just getting a lot of plum, a lot of tonka bean, some vanilla, some of the floral notes. We got orchid and heliotrope. The benzoin, and it's like a little peppery, but there's no pepper in this. It's just a little spicy, kind of dry peppery, dry woody, but fruity at the same time. Oh, the vanilla note in this though reminds me of something. I just cannot put my finger on it. It's not the Reflesso either. It's something else. It's something else from that first little blast. I'm going to hit my wrist here and see if I can recreate that again. No. Yeah, it might hit me later on, but right now I can't really pinpoint what that reminds me of. But it smells nice. I mean, again, it's kind of similar to this one. I just happen to have this one sitting on my table here because I have like a bunch of fragrances on my table. Um, but this is not a bad fragrance. It smells nice. That's the only one I can think of that it reminds me of. But it's a little, not going to say, it's a little light. Not going to say it's not, it's just, it's like, it's there and you can get it. And maybe it's even better in the air once I step outside. Oh, it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks. This reminds me of. It reminds me of another niche. And I'm pretty sure when I go on for Granica after tonight, like I'll wear it out tonight and then come back home and I'll look at for Granica and then it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks, obviously, because I just, but, yes, definitely, reminds me of something else. But yeah, the plum note's really nice in this. The vanilla's nice, the tonka bean is nice, the amber's nice. Again, not a lot of oud, the benzoin. Not a bad fragrance. Yeah, again, I'm sitting here trying to I'm trying to think while because I can't make this video too much longer. This is just the first impression side, but I'm really trying to think of what it reminds me of before I let you go so I can get it on record that I did it before the update. I don't want to have to look, but this video is getting pretty long, so looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to get this fragrance wearing today and over the next couple of days and give you guys updates shortly. Talk to you then. Hey, what's up, guys? Just here with the update for Eternal Oud from the house of LATTAFA. Kind of funny. So I had to look up on for Granica what this reminded me of, and as soon as I read it, it hit me right over the head like a ton of bricks. This is definitely a clone of Grand Soir from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, MFK. That is a great fragrance, and this fragrance does smell just like it. If you guys aren't familiar with that fragrance, what I really get out of that fragrance is like a lot of amber, a lot of, it's like a, not like a dry, dusty amber, animalic amber. It's more like a buttery, smooth amber with tonka bean. I want to say that I looked at the notes. They shared quite a few notes. I want to say labdanum, the tonka bean, and maybe the heliotrope. But pretty much this is the same exact DNA. I got to say, though, I do like this fragrance a little bit better because it does have that plum note. Can't really speak for the grapefruit too much, but honestly, I do get the plum. Maybe it's some grapefruit, but it's not your traditional grapefruit. But if you like Grand Soir from MFK, you're probably going to love this fragrance. First of all, you get double the juice. It's a 100 ml bottle for a fraction of the price. I don't know what those are going for, like $2.30 maybe for 70 ml. This is, I think I found this one on Amazon for like $49. And I want to say even one seller had a 20 ounce travel spray of this as well. So you get 100 and a 20. So you get 120 ml for around $49. I can't remember exactly what the price was, but it was around there. This was a good fragrance. I really did enjoy wearing this one. The performance was really good. The longevity, I got 8 hours every time I wore it. The projection was not beast, but it was about the same as the Grand Soir. It was very, you get wafts of it throughout the day. It's not going to fill up a room, but you get nice little wafts of it. You get the nice, sweet sort of tonka bean, that nutty sort of sweet, silky amber note in the air. And every now and then I got little hints of plum with this one too. But yeah, the longevity and projection were decent, especially for the price that you're paying for this one. Seasons for this fragrance, I'm going to say, are fall. Fall, winter, early spring, colder months of the year. Very nice, sweet. It's like kind of, it's like I said, it's nutty, it's creamy, it's a little warm and spicy with the amber. It's sweet with the vanilla. It's got the nuttiness with the tonka bean. So definitely colder months of the year. Occasion for this fragrance, that's a really good question. It's a really sexy fragrance. I'm gonna say to me, it seems like it'd be better in the evening, date night, go out, formal. But something about this makes me think you could probably wear it casually, but to be safe, I will say just go ahead and wear it at evening events. Formal, dress down, suit and tie, date night, stuff like that. Anything in the evening time. Might be strong enough for a club, but I don't think it's going to be sweet enough for a club. I don't think it's going to be, it's not going to be popping off your skin, or it's not going to be just one of those sweet, really sweet scents that's going to jump out and really get people from the club to kind of turn their heads. But this one does have a nice, soft cloud around it, but again, it's not going to be super duper strong. Ages for this fragrance, I'm going to say, are probably, I'll say 25 and up. The price doesn't match that, but I think the juice does. This isn't going to be for everybody. Not that it's very off-putting. It's just different. Grand Soir, when I first tried it, I wasn't a huge fan of it. But after a few little wearings, I did end up liking it more and more. And then it took me a while to really appreciate it. So I'm just thinking that the younger noses aren't really going to appreciate this one for what it is. I think this was unisex on the website. Yes, so unisex factor, I'm going to say it's probably right down the middle. If not, yeah, I'm going to say right down the middle. Because I can't see a woman wearing this one, but I think it's just spicy enough for men to really be able to pull it off. But I think it's right close down the middle. Yeah, but overall, I think this is a nice fragrance, guys. And I'm sorry if you guys out there haven't tried Grand Soir before, so I hope I'm really describing it so we all can understand what this smells like. It's just, again, it's kind of got like a creamy, sort of spicy, like I said, even like kind of a Play-Doh thing with it. Like, it's weird. It's weird to explain. But I will say there is amber. And it's not like it's like a sweet, smooth amber. So this isn't like your dry, dusty, animalic amber that's really warm and resonant like Tom Ford's Amber Absolute. This is more of a tonka bean, nutty, sort of sweet, kind of a cloudy amber. But it's really, really nice, especially, like I said, with that plum note. I actually like this composition better than Amber Cashmere or Grand Soir, because the plum note in this is really, really nice. And honestly, I did get like, here and there, I'll get a waft of a traditional plum note that I get from other plum fragrances that don't even have these same notes. So I think the plum note was a nice addition to this DNA, to this composition, because I do think it fits really, really well. Like I said, this one has the nectarine. I think it's like some peach or something in it. So this one leans a little bit more feminine because of that. This one right here, I think it's a nice interpretation of Grand Soir. I want to say people are comparing this one to something else, but I will say Grand Soir is where it's at. I don't even want to look at any other comparisons to this fragrance. I think Grand Soir is going to be where it's at with this one. But I did like this fragrance. I do think if you like Grand Soir and maybe you sold your bottle off because it's just too expensive or whatever, you might want to get your nose on this one. I think this is a really, really safe, really, really decent alternative to that fragrance. Like I said, Amazon, 49 bucks. I didn't get a chance to look at eBay, but that's pretty good price for this fragrance. 100 mil, and if you find that seller that I was talking about, you'll get the 20 mil travel as well for, 49 bucks. You get 120 mil. So that's a really good deal. Cool presentation, too. Comes with this, the cool little container, too, that comes in that you can probably use for something else. But, yeah, overall, I think it's a decent release from LATTAFA. I'm slowly becoming a bigger fan of theirs because I did have that Camera from them, and that one was a decent fragrance. Wasn't close enough to Angel Share, in my opinion, but still a really nice set for what you're paying for that fragrance, guys. So what are your thoughts on External Oud from the house of LATTAFA Perfumes? Have you tried this fragrance? Let me know your thoughts on this fragrance down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this one, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching the video on my channel. If you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and first edit content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find first edit photos and future contest winners. And as always, till next video, you guys take care. Thanks.